Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we're back at this Famnon town. That's not how you actually... I don't know how you pronounce it. They don't have enough vowels in that. They need to buy some... They need some better camera angles, too. Oh my gosh, we just started off and the camera angles are already brutalizing my view. This is a fairly short town to explore. We have a side quest over here. Oh, the lanterns. You live for lanterns. So this is a place where it's a small town where I guess a lot of merchants visit. So that's a thing. And they're always trying to sell stuff which may or may not be useful. Oh, they don't actually try to sell that. I want them to sell us some stuff. By stuff, I mean, like, seeds of skill. 10 pieces of silver ore. The heck am I going to do with that? Whatever. Well, I'm going to accept every side quest. I mean, there's no penalty for accepting multiple side quests. There's no time limit on these side quests. There's no... So if we accomplish it, we accomplish it. He wants us to go get a thing from a brawly gagger that only appears when it's raining, more to the south. You're out buying more stock. So what, you don't even have the inn open? Well, if that's the way this town's going to be, this is going to be an even shorter exploration. Oh, hi, Jade. Okay, yeah, we'll get there eventually. Actually, we're going to be only spending like half the episode exploring this town. That's how small it is. Yeah, half an episode exploring the town. That sounds like a lot if you think about it, but compared to the other towns we've explored that have taken an entire episode or even a little bit longer than that, it's fairly short for Dragon Quest XI standards. We have jars here to smash. Okay. And we have the Krabby Barrels. Those little jars, yeah, you can't interact with them, unfortunately. Are these... No, they're the ones that just crumble apart like that versus the ones that you can pick up and smash for treasure. They're too similar, in my opinion. I can never tell the difference between them. So I end up smashing other people's barrels when I'm not necessarily about destroying property, although if they had the normal barrels that you have to pick up and smash, I'd be wrecking their property either way. Well, they left it there for me to wreck. Those are the worst barrels. I still want to know who manufactures those barrels. Like, how do you contain anything in those barrels when they just crumble apart at this last... I know I've been over this business model over and over again, but I can't get it out of my head. As a finance person, I can't get it out of my head how you can have a successful business selling barrels like that. And how everyone in the whole world apparently owns some amount of these barrels. I guess there's really not much here. And these people, they're talking about how their lives have been better after looking at this mural. The people in this village are just obsessed with this mural. I'm going to talk to... I'll talk to more people than we normally do. Just to kind of get some backstory of that. But, and because we kind of got dropped off in this town, and we don't really have a clue what's going on. Whereas... the only clue we have is, hey, go to where this mural is. Like, okay, well, what's so special about it? What's the deal with this city, and why are people all gaga over this mural? And so I talked to more of the people in this episode. Because the game didn't really give us much to go on yet. And of course, a 3D town, so I don't think I get too lost and confused here. Although this place looks it ends up being a lot more confusing than what it appears like on the map. And take a look at the item shop, and you can see there are a couple of those pendants here. I don't think I need them. No, that's a crappy mural. Oh, hey, a book. What really happened? The destruction of Now What explained. Now What is still a mystery, blah blah blah. Hope it comes to light. This is completely not helpful to anything that I want. Okay. Oh, hey. There's some stuff. 50 gold. 50 gold, that's it. Meanwhile, we're sitting at like over 19,000 gold and we're not spending it. We're gonna continue that trend. Yeah, that's what you get. So all these people, all these merchants, they all want to sell like souvenirs and such. Mainly like souvenirs of this mural to commemorate this mural. I told you, these people are like obsessed with this mural. It's like they worship it. And you hear like all these stories about, like this one guy, I don't think we've talked about, maybe it's this guy. Yeah, this guy, he's been making souvenirs, but he could only just, yeah, he wasn't making enough money selling his souvenirs, and then he went to the mural, and then he was able to sell stuff, and, you know, made a huge profit, and now he can provide adequately for his family instead of just barely getting by. This has nothing to do with the mural. And he's like giving all the credit for all his hard work to this mural. And this kid is like, I'm in charge because my daddy says so. Sure, kid. You're in charge until... Oh, Silver Tiara. That's slightly better defense, but not enough for the cost to make me want to buy it right now. In fact, I don't think I feel like buying any of this. I mean, that's a dress for fighters, but it's worse than what we already have for Jade. Which is the spangled dress. Another cloak of evasion. Oh, I do buy this because it's enough. I know we're not using Sylvando, but in case, again, if we get into a situation where we are going to use him, I want him to be somewhat competent, and that was quite the defensive increase for Sylvando there. So yeah, we'll buy him that. I think that is the only thing we end up buying at this town. The rest of this is weapons that we can either craft or we've had the option of buying elsewhere, like this Wyvern wand for Serena. I'm still not eager to give up the wand that she has because I'm getting MP restoration at the start of every turn because of the wand that she currently has. Isn't it the Patty the Power Pixie wand? Is that what we still have on her? I think it is. Yes, that's another thing about the Dragon Quest series. I've always felt the equipment from town to town is just kind of weird. I don't know what the correct term is for it. I don't just want to call everything weird, but it is weird. Because it's not like, say, most Final Fantasy games where you get to a new town and if they have new equipment, the equipment is pretty much strictly better than the equipment that you already have. It offers more defense, more offense. With Dragon Quest and Dragon Quest level, this just hasn't always been the case. And then you run into instances like the first Dragon Quest game where you get equipment in the towns early on that you can't actually buy because it costs so much money. and so you end up coming back to the town later on. I think it's interesting. I mean, I'm not bashing it or bashing that concept or anything. It's different. And with the cost of equipment and given the amount of money that we make per battle, like if I did have to buy every piece of equipment that this game had to offer, I would already be out of money. But instead, I don't really have to buy much. I only bought one piece of armor here, and it wasn't even for one of my main 4. And this guy was sad until he found the mural or whatever. The mural obsession in this town is just so weird. It's almost like they worship it, you know? Nothing over there. Okay, if we come down this way, we see another red door. So I have marked that on my list of things to get, or doors to get when we find that magic key. I really want to find the magic key. I know I keep saying this. I've been saying this for a long time, but it's still true. And no, I'm still not looking it up online or anything. I came all this way around here for 10 perfectionist pearls? Come on. That should have been a mini medal. I'm just disappointed. We had enough disappointment in the last episode. Speaking of which, I haven't found a mini medal yet in this town. That's also troubling. This guy just likes getting drunk. He's like, oh, there's nothing in my house. And I'm like, well, I'll be the judge of that. So let's explore this guy's house and find... Well, she'll say he has nothing, and then he has a mini medal. Oh, a book. What was this book about? Wish upon my star, picture... Okay, this is not telling us anything important. Okay, well, I guess he was right. There was nothing interesting for us here. I don't know what's worse, the fact that there was nothing interesting in that house, or the fact that that NPC was right when he told us there was nothing for us there. And these people at the church, they're just saying that, oh, this is the church, but not many people visit because everybody's obsessed with this mural. Wish it wasn't like that. So clearly there is something weird going on in this town, and we're going to fix it. Because that's what we do in Dragon Quest games. We fix the problems of the towns that we travel to. And I guess in the overall scheme of things, you know, that's what the Luminary does, or the Chosen Hero in the Dragon Quest series does. They just go from town to town, fixing the town's problems, and makes the townspeople's lives better, or fixes whatever curse is on the town, you know? Instead of, you know, the Luminary being on this quest and gaining experience and character development for himself, like, that just kind of goes to the townspeople and some of these minor characters, like those lovebirds from Honolulu. Even the tourist people are saying, hey, make sure you check out the mural. And at this point, I'm really sick of hearing about this mural. So I think I'm pretty much done talking to the townspeople because I'm sick of the mural. I haven't even seen this thing yet. I'm sick of the word mural. And I still have several parts of post-commentary to go through about this mural. We're talking, and we have cutscenes where they're talking about the mural and mural this and mural that. Oh no.
Doesn't it just break your heart? The poor thing's lost her parents. Oh, don't cry, sweetie. It's all right. We'll help you find them. Now, why don't you tell me your name?
Haven't we had this plot point before with lost parents? Oh, it's Dora the Explorer.
My name's Dora. I came here with my mother and father, but then they left me behind. They said the mural was going to make them rich, and then they just went. Please help me. I want them back so badly.
Okay, they went where?
Oh, there, little one.
To the mural?
We'll find out where they've gone. Don't you worry. I'll take the town, you search the ruins, okay?
Yeah, sounds good to
I
me.
knew you wouldn't let me down. Sylve's Detective Agency to the rescue.
Well, I'm not gonna
Let the
say no
search
to you.
begin.
I only say no to Veronica. Okay, so now we head along. Now I get confused again because, you know, 3D mapping and cutscene, and I'm like all turned around here. And I'm questioning if this was the way we just came. No, it's not. This is the way to the what now ruins. And you can see we have another cell door. What in the world are you doing? Okay. We'll explore the outside of this place first, just to see if there's anything interesting here. Oh, hello. Even Claw. We picked up a couple of those already. Oh, recipe book. Sword breakers. Wait, what are sword breakers? Okay, I guess while I'm waiting for these videos to process, I'll load up the game and go to the campsite, because even in the next few parts, when we go forging again, I don't look up the sword breakers. Speaking of forgetting about forging, yes, I know I have forgotten to forge the Raven's Claws for Jade. I was entirely intending to do that before we get into something major here.
Everyone's talking about too, huh? Well, here it is. I guess it is pretty impressive. I still don't believe all that stuff about it being lucky, though.
Neither do I. Oh, there's a pretty big crack in it.
She's not exactly in the best condition. But yes, you're right. She's beautiful.
What's that around her neck?
That looks
it
like a
looks
key.
like some kind of strange key.
Let me guess, that's magic key. I want it.
Not just any old strange key. Serena, that's the magic key. I'm sure of it.
I want it.
Was that your stomach, Veronica? You're hungry again? Sheesh.
No, it was not. Maybe if you weren't so clearly distracted by this impressive lady here, you'd realize that didn't sound anything like my tummy rumbling.
Oh, Veronica, you deserve every insult that he throws at you in the way you act. The magic key is glowing. I want it.
There.
Did you guys not notice that?
There she blows. And just like she looked in my dreams, too. This little beauty's gonna make old Bazza rich.
It's a mural. I don't think it can do that.
Hey, there's plenty of room for everybody to look, you know. I know your game, Spiky. Well, you can't keep it all to yourselves, you know. We deserve a chance to get rich, too.
Stop trying to hog all the good luck, you selfish so-and-sos.
These people
Yeah.
are...
Give someone else a chance to be happy, why don't you?
Okay, are you people even listening to yourselves?
We should probably leave, don't you?
You're looking at a mural to generate your happiness. And expecting it to generate your happiness.
Wow.
And clearly you're not.
I was pretty keen to see the mural, but clearly not as keen as some.
What is it? Is there something else worrying you?
Yeah, there is. I want that magic key.
Huh. So you're looking for this kid's parents, huh?
No, I'm looking for the
Well,
magic
we
key.
got nothing better to do. Let's see what we can find.
There you are, my trusty sidekick!
Oh, well that's convenient. We didn't have to go back to town.
Alas, I found no sign of the missing persons in town. Did you have any luck here?
No.
It is a puzzling mystery indeed. Ah, but I am forgetting our young client. A detective cannot leave a child in distress. Come, we must find her.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so the child is lost. Little girl is lost. Dora the Explorer. She explored away from her parents. Okay, that's not really how the story went, but she's not with her parents. She's lost. She was crying. Sylvando didn't take her with him, and we didn't take her with us. Why didn't one of us take the child with us? Like, hello. You see a lost little child, you don't just leave them where they are and say, "Oh yeah, I'll help find your parents." Just, you know, stay here for who knows how long, where someone else might come up and kidnap her or whatever. But Sylvando doesn't know what happened to the child, and yeah, I realize we're starting to run low on time here. So maybe another quick cutscene or two. So we'll head back out near the entrance of the town, and we'll trigger the cutscene.
You are visitors here, yes? You come from far, far away? Welcome to Phenomenon.
Phenomenon. Oh, I think kind of like a phenomenon.
I should introduce myself, I think. My name is Moni, and I am Phenomenon's #1 memorabilia merchant.
Money.
If you want a souvenir of your trip or some tasty local produce, you must come to me. I have the best deals in town.
I'm sure you do. That's what
It's no
everyone
good.
says.
We've searched high and low, but we can't find her anywhere. The poor little
That's what every,
darling has disappeared.
restaurant in town is going to say. Oh, I have the best food in town. You have to eat for me.
You are
You don't.
searching
You
for
don't.
someone, yes? Then
If you're a
you are
tourist, you
very
don't go
lucky.
to a place and then
Oh?
you're like, oh.
Do you know how to
And then
find people?
you go to this restaurant and they're like, oh, well, yeah, we're a restaurant, but you don't really want to eat from us. You want to eat from, that other
She is
restaurant
the
over
boss
there,
of the inn
because
in this village.
they're the
She
best in
knows
the village.
everything about people who are coming and going here.
Anyways,
Agree to spend the night between our clean and sumptuous sheets, and I'm certain she will share with you her knowledge.
clean
You do
and
not need to worry
sumptuous
about the
sheets.
cost. The first night we will offer entirely for free. You are happy with this deal, yes? Good.
Free? That
Very
sounds too good to be
I
true.
will tell my wife that you are coming. She will be expecting you whenever you are ready.
Whenever someone says that they're giving us a free night at an inn, I'm always afraid they're going to rob our characters in the middle of the night. And I remember there's an RPG somewhere that does that. I don't remember where. But, like, the people in the town were acting all nice and everything, and they're like, oh, yeah, don't worry about the charge. Or they charged us something that was, like, a really, really low cost. And then during the night, they came and robbed us for, I don't know, however much money they stole. So ever since then, I don't even remember which RPG exactly that was. I want to say it's Final Fantasy VI. But I can't think of the... I don't know. But anyways, ever since that, whenever anyone in a video game offers me a free night at the inn, I always feel that either something bad is going to happen or they're going to rob us in the middle of the night. Even when it doesn't happen, like 90% of the time. Well, sometimes bad things do happen as a result of that. You trigger like a cutscene and then have to fight this boss or something. Move the plot along. But now that we've triggered that cutscene, we can actually explore the inn, whereas we couldn't before. And so we talked to her, and she's like, "Oh, my husband said that. He says whatever to get a sale, except he didn't get a sale from us because we didn't spend anything." Oh my gosh, these people. So I guess we'll rest at the inn. Baza. So Baza didn't return, and Baza was also trying to get rich, and went to the mural. And that little girl Dora lost her parents, who were trying to get rich, and went to the mural. I'm sensing a pattern here. We're gonna go back to the mural, but we're gonna go back there. More next time. And then Money is like, oh yeah, I don't really know what happened there. Yeah, okay. He's not going to be of any use.